So, good morning, good evening, and good afternoon. I hope you're well. My name's Afsana. I'm the co-founder for UK Bright Education, and as you can see, we are here to talk about if what to do if you have missed a particular intake for a UK university admission. For many students, they may have faced some disappointments with regards to not get admission in time. So my whole point is I just want to acknowledge the fact that it is disappointing. I'm not going to lie. It can be disappointing because you planned it. We've worked with you perhaps, or you've worked by yourself about this. It can be disappointing. But let me just reassure you just on one point. And that point is that missing one intake doesn't mean that you're missing out completely. Okay, that's all I'm here to do. I just want to reassure you. So what I'd like you to do is I'm just going to do this. So I'm going to add this. So the whole point of today's live, let me do this so you can see both of us. So what I'm going to say is this. All I'd like you to think is that don't panic, don't worry. In the UK, we are very fortunate. We have multiple intakes throughout the year. If you couldn't manage a particular intake, we would be more than happy to help you with the next intake. And that's the whole point of today's live. Okay? If you've got any questions, let me know. That's what I'm here for. We are here to help you with the process. And let's see what we can do. So the next point is, no, hold on. I need to know what I'm doing in my PowerPoints. So yeah, if you missed one, that's okay. You can go for the next one. Right, I do have a script and I don't know what to do. Okay, right. So why students miss intakes? So let me go to the next one. Okay, so like I said, why do students miss an intake? As you know, I think I've got this in the right. Oh no, here we go. So why do students? Sorry about this. As you can see, I'm making this up as I'm going along. Why does student miss an intake? I'm probably talking to people who already know the reasons, but just in case you haven't started the process, this is like a precautionary video so that you know. Many common reasons is maybe there's a delay in getting documents. Maybe there's a delay in getting your proof of funds. Maybe you're not even sure which course you want to take. Okay, if you're umming and ahhing and just think, shall I do this? Shall I not do this? Because of your delay, that could actually lead you to missing an intake. Okay. Also, as a responsible agent, it is our job to tell you when is the application deadline. So sometimes that's another reason. So why do students miss another intake? Another reason could be that you don't know when the application deadlines are. So for example, when I do master admissions, I actually tell the student when is the course start date and when is the CAS request deadline. So then we focus on that. I don't know if you realize this, my friends, but as humans, we need deadlines. We do need deadlines. If we don't, we tend to be a bit relaxed. So with regards to masters and with other courses, let's say a foundation or bachelor's, there are deadlines and it is in your benefit to meet them. So why do people miss them? Because they don't know their deadlines. We would talk about deadlines. So when you do a consultation call with us, just say, Afsana, when is the deadline? I need to know about deadlines, and I'm happy to say that to you. It depends on what course you're doing. Right, so the next stage is when is the next intake? What are or options do you have available, for example, right now? Okay, now it all depends on your course. So I've got all these months with in front of you so you can have a look. For example, if you want to go for June intake, let's say your money's ready, documents are ready. What do we have available in June? We have quite a lot of things available in June, and I'm really happy to explain that to you. Number one is pre-masters leading to masters. Very good. Okay. So for example, if you are a HND holder, you do pre-masters from June all the way to January, and then January start your masters. If you're a third class student, you do your pre-masters from June to September, and then you start your masters in September. Foundation students, we do have very generous scholarships for June. Please DM us if you need anything, because that's why we're here to help you with a June intake. Another one is September. Basically, in the UK, historically, that is the biggest intake for all our courses in the UK, all around the country, whether it's for bachelors or for masters. If you want to start that process, you need to start soon. But that's basically our next intake. After September, sometimes foundation courses, they could start in October. Some start as late as November. So that's for foundation. But the next big intake from after June, we've got September. And then if you can't make for any of those for any particular reason, we do have January. Now, saying that, FYI, we do have one master's course which actually has an intake every single month from now all the way to August. Okay, so that's another special thing we have. BPP University for digital analytics, management, hospitality management, human resource management, digital marketing and project management. I think I've said that, and management. Those kind of courses, we do have intakes every single month. So you've got a HND upper credit or a 2-2. For digital, for data analytics, you do need a 2-1, but for those, we have intakes every month. So don't worry. That's what I'm here for. We're here to reassure you that you don't need to worry. We have intakes every month. So why must you start now? Very important. I know there's a weird picture, but I couldn't find anything else to find. So basically what it is that you do need to start now because early applications get a priority. Early applications will actually get there first. They'll be on the pile first because process time varies from university to university. Also, scholarships. I hope I've got your attention now. For example, if you want to learn more about scholarships, sometimes you get early bird discount. So it helps if you apply early. So if you want to pay a bit early, you can get the early bird discount. And there are many scholarships available. But if you don't apply, you won't know. So it's quite important. Also, it's so important to apply now is because of visa application. Do you really want to pay extra to give a priority service? I don't think so. So if you apply now for your application for September, I know we're in the middle of March, I get that, but I'm just saying to avoid paying extra visa processing fees, let's say the priority service, then it's best to apply now, let's say for a future intake. That's all I'm going to say. With regards to credibility interviews and financial readiness, you need time, okay? You can't say to me, Afsana, I want admission next month, my visa expiring. It doesn't work that quickly. So in terms of your proof of funds to make it ready, you need to apply in advance. You should start now. And credibility interviews. There are some universities that need credibility interviews. Some need questionnaires. That takes time. So others need academic interviews. Again, that takes time. I'm currently training my MRes students who are supposed to be May, who are about to be September students. I'm training them right now. That takes time. Okay, so it's quite important to start acting now if you want admission. I hope that makes sense. Right, that slide doesn't look good, but it's supposed to say, how can we help? So I'm going to move the slide. So how can we help? This is how we can help. So basically what it is, we provide the following services. So personalized consultation. We will be able to, looking at your documents, that's why we always say, please share your documents on a Google form. Once we have the documents in front of me, usually I do the consultations, I'll be able to see exactly what you're academically eligible to apply for if we have the documents in front of us. Also, how else we can help you? We can give you feedback on your documents for free, and that leads to a free call. So with regards to application support, we are here. With regards to application submission, we are here. If there's anything wrong, anything that needs to be tweaked or improved on your documents, we are here to help you with that because we would like our students to be offer ready. I hope that makes sense. Like I said, there are scholarship opportunities, but you can't really get those unless you apply, unless you DM us. So it's quite important to actually DM us to find out what is available. And also, if you want to, how else could we help you? We are a direct partner for these universities. So we can talk direct to the university in order for you to get admission. I hope that helps. Okay, right. So I'm going to go back to my PowerPoint. Have I got anything else left to say? Not really. It's supposed to be a nice and short PowerPoint, presentation. So that's fine. So I'm going to wrap this up right now. All I'm going to say is don't let missing one intake stop your progress. Don't let that affect you, okay? There are opportunities ahead. You just need to plan ahead, okay? So all you need to do, you've got the banner at the bottom, which does say the email for us. So either you can DM us in the comments, whether you're watching on Facebook or LinkedIn or YouTube or later on Instagram. do DM us, comment us, whatever is appropriate, which platform you're on, or you can actually email us on info@ukbrighteducation.com for a free consultation. It's not going to harm you. It's only giving you advice just to open your mind to see what is available for you. Remember, one thing which I have to say at the end of this webinar is for every intake, there are limited places. There is limited number of CAS. I can't reiterate that enough. That's affected my students. I don't want that to be affecting you. So contact us as soon as you can to start the process so you can secure your admission right now. I hope that's helpful. Until next time, my friends, take care. Allah Hafiz. Assalamu alaikum. Bye-bye.